made it back, eh? Yeah, I don't know. I messed with that antenna that's inside here, and then as soon as I messed with that, then I had to bring the tripod over here because you're close to that. You're totally the opposite of what you were. And then I had to unplug it and reset it, I guess, because obviously it's working now, huh? Yeah, I don't have my mask on. Don't tell my mama. Don't tell my mama on me, because she'll be upset with me that I don't have a mask on. She will. She'll be mad. What's wrong with my ears? Pretty big, aren't they? You got some big ears. So, yeah. Yep, well, that was the one I started the other night, but I wanted to try that stuff, and I don't know if you haven't seen it. That's the stuff I was talking about. That you can use on rust. Right there. There's a lot of people who use this stuff. Yeah, I just had them on. Didn't you see me take them off? I just didn't have the mask on. The safety glasses I had on. I didn't have that on. I didn't have that on. So, yeah. Yeah. So this stuff, I don't know, a lot of people say it's good. I say it it's like US, I think it's $25 for a gallon. Actually, hold. There's a receipt on it. Oh, there's a price tag on it. Well, it's either $22 or $23. It's hard to see it. you can see the price tag there. You make that out. Start in the middle. You got your glasses, and maybe you'll see it. It's like 23 bucks, and you know, I don't know. I tried it. I was telling you the other thing I used. The other thing I used for it, and I don't know. The only thing I find that really works if you want to really get rust off is one of this thing right here, right there, and the red, right there. And I bought it. Well, I tried that. I tried it yesterday. I tried it 2 days ago, and I put it on there, and it didn't do anything with the rust. The rust still looked the same. So that's all I'm like, I would, Now, if you could put that whole, if you could take, some people have a 55-gallon barrel of that stuff, and then they can just stick it down in there. If you're talking about that cleaner that I just showed you, to remove the rust, and they just stick, well, they'll have a 55-gallon barrel of it. If it's $23 a gallon, you know what a barrel's going to cost you? A whole lot of money. So that'd be about like $300-400. I'm guessing. I mean, I'm not the smartest one up there with adding up numbers, but yeah, 55 gallons. 55 gallons is a lot of. I could find a calculator and figure it out, but it's like $300, $350, $400. I mean, everything's jacked way up now, so everything's like jacked way up, and so yeah. So the storm's coming from this corner. Remember, our Michigan's like this, so the storm's coming up from this way, and so it'll be windy and everything all night long, and then tomorrow. So he got the metal for the tubes, because I don't know if I showed. Yeah, I think I showed it. You might not have caught it, but then I showed it, and then I released that video so you could watch it the next day. Because I think you just said I just missed whatever it was. So, let's say if I do something. Oh, is it faster to do it this way? Well, yeah. But he's trying to keep the airborne stuff getting in the air, because soon as I'm done with this, I'm gonna go up there and blow my nose, and it'll all be in my nose, and sounds like.
Did you cut it?
Cut what?
The fender off.
Cut the fender off?
Yeah, did you cut them off?
No.
Oh. So you wanted me to cut? I thought I told you to cut them off because they're too long.
You never did. Go out and put them up there and clamp them up and tell me where to cut them.
But you had them on there.
Just with vice grips.
Oh.
I'm talking to my boy over there. See? That guy over there. See? Cool. That guy. The guy that shows up and tells me what to do all the time. That guy. See?
Well, usually.
Tell him hi. Tell him hello.
Hello.
Hello. He said hello. 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 We got 6 up sitting there.
But there's no flat stack here. Where's the flat metal?
Yeah, it'll be rain, because there's some turn the light on, take the fender out there and put it up there, and then
That's not what I was looking for.
basically all the channel locks are all out there.
That's not what I was looking for.
And then there's that light right there. Yeah, so he wants to make sure we cut these off before I paint them.
That's
So
not what it is. Well, the brace. Oops. What I want to do. Here, hold the fender up.
mm-mm.
Hold the fender up. I want to cut out the notch
Yeah,
at the bottom,
yeah,
but which it wouldn't be there, it'd be farther up.
yeah.
And then put angle iron or something on the there to use, and then weld the angle iron to the trailer, and then put screws in
Yes.
for like flat stock. So if you use flat stock, it wouldn't have much of a stability.
That's up to you. Why don't you go figure out how much you're gonna cut off?
Oh. Okay.
You don't let that junk in there. It's bad iron junk.
It is?
Yeah. See how it's rounded inside?
Oh.
That's that junk. So the plane. Hello, son. She says, "Hello, son." Yeah. So he's gonna take these fenders out, put them back on a trailer, clamp them up, clamp it on the trailer. Now, see, he wants to take and cut this metal off the bottom because he fears they're too long. And they are a little bit long, but so he wants to cut off some of the bottom off the metal. So
because they're too low to the ground.
he's gonna check on the trailer. He's gonna make sure the wind didn't blow it away. No, he's just gonna pull both the fenders back up and tell me how much he wants me to cut out the bottom.
What is your where's your tape measure?
Outside.
Okay, well then do I take that one or take this one?
Take either one.
Well, you're doing something to this one.
No, I'm not doing anything to it because the next thing I was going to do is prime and paint it. But you want to cut them off, so take them out, measure them so we can cut them off.
Do you think they're too wide?
Too wide?
Yeah.
They're not too wide.
They're not? Oh. I thought they stick out like this much. Too
Put it on there. I thought you looked at that when I had them up on there.
I did.
Yeah, okay. You did. You told me it was too long.
I don't know.
Turn the light on. All right, so the story has changed. It's kind of like my workplace.
No.
It's like my workplace.
No.
Hey, I want you to do this today, and then all of a sudden you get there, and then all of a sudden it's doing something else.
Holes in there?
Huh?
Why are there holes in there?
Because that's what I was bolting them up on the top angle iron.
Okay. I brought all the tubes down. The tubes are on the tractor.
Yep. You either put them inside or put them underneath out there. Yeah.
Let's see. Well, this one.
Yeah, you can just put that up and over out of the way.
Well, I don't want to get it on there and then.
Yep.
I can just say, well, it's too late now.
No. We can chit chat. I don't know where the screws are, but the screws in that sandblast cover, but I don't really want to do that. I think I was going to do something with that. So I guess the signal's good now, huh?
What? I don't know, I don't know my phone.
No, I was asking them.
Are you talking to me or that?
Are you talking to me or that? Yes, that's all aluminum. It's from radiators. radiators. So we were peeling aluminum off copper radiators last um, fall. That was last fall stuff. And so what it was, these are out of AC. These are aluminum copper rads, they call them. So all that's all aluminum. That I peeled the copper out of it, pulled all these coppers out, and then put all that other stuff that I just showed you in that bucket. That's the rest of this. So we were doing them last fall, and so the copper ends up like this. Like this. So you can get the most money you can out of it. That's the plan behind that. So yeah. Yeah. No. He just got a bunch of aluminum tubes, bunch of steel tubes that he thought were only 4 foot. I thought that late gate's more than 4 foot, more like 5 or 6 foot. Anyways, that's what we're gonna do on the that I did a lot on the other channel.
They're all too short.
Yeah.
They're too short.
Yeah. You got the wrong metal and you got them too short.
When did they tell them? So did they give me the wrong metal?
I don't know. So this aluminum, this bucket, this 5 gallon bucket.
I think they gave me the wrong metal.
It's from like this. See, I just peel it all off. So and then I pull them copper tubes out of it. See all the copper tubes? I pull them all out so you can split this up. So you get, this is like, this aluminum here is 34 cents a pound. Well, let's say 34 cents a pound. And this copper tubes is, we'll say, 75 cents a pound, we'll say. So that's why we pull them apart, split the difference, because they're only going to pay you for both of them together. Considered it's mixed dirty aluminum, copper, rads. I think it's, remember, it varies. It goes up and down all the time. So, I don't remember. I'm 60 cents a pound. Maybe they'll give you maybe 60 cents a pound for them radiators, copper, both of them together. And so that's why we split it up. It takes work. Don't get me wrong. It takes work to do that. That's why I do it in the winter time. So yeah, it's out there.
No, it's not. Here.
It has to be out there. So that's why I do it in the winter time, so it gives us something to do. And yeah. And that's all copper right there. And that weighs 40 pounds. That bucket is.
Not the metal. They gave me the wrong metal. I said 47 and a quarter. They give me the wrong metal.
I don't know. What's the slip say?
I have to get it.
Well, that's what you
They
need to
give
do.
me the wrong metal.
So, okay, Davis, how you doing? What's going on, Kay Davis? What's going on? Hi. Where are you from, Kay Davis? Kay Davis, where are you from? Doing good. Where are you from? Oh. Kansas? Kansas? Or Kansas City? Huh?
You're right. But I don't want to say why they shoot so short.
What's going on in Kansas? You got that storm that just went through the other day, eh? But that was fun, huh? Guess if I bring you over here so I don't have to keep jumping up, probably wouldn't be bad, huh?
You're right.
They tell me they measured it wrong. TTF. And then, hey Davis, what you up to tonight?
No, they just look too short. They're not.
Says they're too short, and then he's saying it's too short, and then all of a sudden he measures it, and then he takes it over there, and we're talking about a trailer we got outside that he's putting new. Well, actually, I'm doing it. Putting new gate. We're rebuilding the gate. Have I been there to see the Chiefs play? No, I have not. That's what he said. He's like, he went out and measured it, and he went out and measured it, went out and measured it. Football? No, I have not seen him play. Do you go there and do a lot of football? So, yeah, football. You obviously you're a big football fan. I don't know what I was saying. Oh, so he went and measured the trailer for the pieces going up and said they're the wrong one, and then he got the tape measure. He said, I don't know. I said, well, what did he say on the piece of paper that said what the gate was? And then he says, oh, they're the right ones, but
Where do you think you put the bolts at?
for what?
The fender.
I just bought some bolts there. They're cheap, and you have to get some nuts out of the thing because I don't know. When I went to get some good ones, they didn't have any. So I just bought some cheap ones there and some nuts in the thing. They'll never break anyway. So, but anyways, looks like the wind kind of died down out there a little bit.
Nuts, right?
Huh?
What lock nuts, right?
That's all I bought. You have to get some nuts out of that drawer over there, one of those bins.
Oh, I know, but you bought lock nuts for the bolts on there, right?
All I bought was the bolts right there.
So then we'll have to get the lock nuts.
Well, you'll have to do all whatever. I'm just trying to get it on there.
I know.
See what it looks like.
I know.
Yep. So you're trying to put the fender on so you guys can see exactly what it was. And if I drug you outside, you probably get loose connection. And then what? What?
The nuts.
No, one of these bins over here. They're not nuts.
That's what I thought.
You're just gonna have to randomly find some nuts through there because I have never sorted them out. So we like I think of
right here.
Yeah.
Probably do the right one.
No, they're not the right ones. So anyways, like
What size
7
are they?
5/16.
Oh,
So I
well,
think I
thought-
showed you already the bends I have of screws and stuff like that. I just take and buy them. If I buy them, I put them in there, and then we use them up so much. So my son's cracking me up. Yeah, he is. Yep,
No crack on it.
I'm crack. He's cracked up.
No crack. Yeah, I found one.
That he's the crackpot over there. He's stealing my nuts. He's over there stealing my nuts out of my containers that I've saved up. Huh? Entertainment tonight. Got 3. He said liked whatever I did, but I don't know. Had 70 you guys lined up for a bit, just stopping by, and then we're down to 2. And yeah, I said I was going to cut the fenders off. Actually, I wasn't even cut the fenders off. I'll clean them, put some primer on them, cut to paint them, and then put them back on. But he said, no, too long. But then he's saying after the fact, he says they stick out too wide. So the tires, probably that wide. So they're probably about this much wider than they should be. But what about mud and snow and muck and all that stuff? What's the point of the fenders, just for looks or what? You know what I'm saying? Huh? We got nowheres with that antenna thing up there other than the last comment I got when we're talking about the other antenna that I'm trying to make work better than this one. Was that I told him there were some holes and it's a plastic cover. They have a cover over the outside of the antenna. I don't know what the antenna looks like inside. The only way I knew that is to like remove the glue from the thing and pull it apart and see what it looks like inside. I assume it looks like the one I showed you up here, the other one over there that we're using right now to get signal. Yep. But anyways, I told him I had 2 holes in it. I think I already mentioned that before. And then they wanted to know, can you show me a picture of the holes in it? I said, well, you just... So now I just put it up 30 feet in the air and on the peak of my roof, and now... Yeah, they want a picture. They want me to give a picture of it. And I don't think in any of the video that I did would show any of that hole. I said it didn't make any sense because it seemed to work better. Oh, I didn't clean the fenders up for nothing. No, I still got to prime them. It's just he's not going to leave them on the trailer. He just wants to. He wants to cut them off. $32. Does that tell you anything? 32 years old. You may be 32. You may be younger than that. So, yeah, it's the. Yeah. I'm trying to figure what else to do now. Said I work today, so I get up at. He leaves at 5 in the morning, and so when he does, my door is close to the door going out, so you hear him making noise going out the house. So. Yeah. Man, there's something else I wanted to do though while I was waiting. Yeah. Got too much stuff piled on stuff to show you right now. But once this is fall, once we get locked inside where there's nothing to do outside at all, and then I'll start showing you how I process those things. And or you can look on the channel too. you know. I didn't drill the holes big enough, he said. I thought I had a 5/16 drill bit. So fire me. Fire me. Lay me off.
There you are.
Lay me off. Fire me. Fire me from the trailer job.
So,
Then I don't have to do it anymore.
well, first
So, anyways, they want me to take that antenna back down, show them the pictures of the holes in it, and then when I get done doing all that, they're gonna say, "Oh, nice, there's holes in it," and then do nothing. Yeah. I would like to get another antenna like I got that's working right now. Oh, we're gonna use the fenders, yeah. He just wants to bolt them on so you can tell about the height off the ground. They're a little wider than what they are, but to
well, they're gonna get back on the ground.
yeah, you're gonna drive through ditches with them and bend them. You go through ditches, 30 feet ditches, and rip the fenders off. And then he's gonna say, well, I told you they were too long. If you would let me cut them off, then it wouldn't have been too long. Anyway, yeah, I'd like to get another one of those Amazon antennas, just like what we're using right now, and put it way up on the peak. But shouldn't have to. I just spent 160 on that thing. I think it was. I think I got it for. I don't know. I did a video on it. I did a video on this channel on it when I got it, and the whole run around I did. I can tell you that. So, anyways, it's on Marketplace, and I don't know if you're familiar with Marketplace. If you might have Marketplace in your on Facebook. So I commented on it when it came here. No comment, no reply back, no reply back. Once a couple days later, I said, well, she's not gonna. Oh, the person's not gonna get back with me. So I just went on, and she says, "Oh, I was out of town," and I'm like, "So what'd you put it up, and then you left town?" It happens a lot. It happens more when you think. They put it up, and then they leave town, and then yeah, lay me off. Yeah. With, of course, no pay, you know. So, anyways, so she finally gets back and she says, "Yeah, I put it up and I couldn't get it to work." And I'm thinking like, "Well, I think I can do it, Sam. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. I think I hear that song, that little steam engine. I think it is. I can't. I think I can. I think I can." And so I can get it to work if it's not nothing wrong with it. He says, "No, there's nothing wrong with it. I'm just." And then they told me where they're at. So they're like way. I mean, there's hundreds of trees all the way around them, hundreds of thousands of trees all the way around them, and they're down like by a cottage by the lake. You know what I'm saying? So they try to get that to work, and they couldn't get it to work at all. Zero at all. At not one time it worked. When we tried it, it'd go in and out, in and out, in and out. More out than in. So then, anyways, she said, "Well," you can meet me at the post office close to me." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." So I start heading that way. She says, "Well, I got to go over to this. How about if I got to go to this supermarket? How about if I meet you there?" Okay, it's a little bit about the same distance. Um, yeah, cheaper one. The Amazon. the Amazon one. You can buy that other one off Amazon too. Yeah, but it was like $400. Brand new, $400. It's like it's a lot of money. If it don't work, why do I spend that kind of money on it? You know what I'm saying? And so she said, okay. So I go to the second place, which is a store. So I'm sitting in the parking lot. Told her I was here. 10, 15 minutes later, she says, yeah, I'm at the post office. Where you at? I said, oh, back up the cart. I said, I told you I was going to the post office. And you said, no, you had to go to the store. And then I'll meet you at the store. So I go to the store, and now you said you're at the post office, and why am I not at the post office? And then I told her, I said, well, you told me to go to the store because you had to go to the store. Oh, that's right. Woo. Zzz. Like, okay, all right. And so she's, I live in Michigan, and she said she has a business in Pennsylvania, and that's where she used to live, but she still got the business. And he's drilling them out there. I think, I don't know. He doesn't have to drill them anything. All he's got to do is clamp the vice grips on like I did, because I don't have the boards up on the sides of it yet. I got the front, the boards on it, and then I was starting to work on the sides to see how they lined up. So there's no boards really up that height. So, anyways, I finally went to the store and she showed up and she said, "Oh, you're handy, and I'm like, mm-hmm. I said, "Well, I do stuff for myself." Oh, she's thinking, mm-hmm. You're a handy kind of guy, huh? Mm-hmm. Maybe if I kept that, maybe you can help me fix it, right? And I'm like, mm-hmm. No, no, no. Oh, no. I ain't getting into that. Nope. Oh, shoot, she'd have me doing all kinds of stuff there. I mean, it's like, hey, I can't put the faucet's leaking and toilet keeps running and like, oh no. And there was 9 people. Okay, I thought I seen 7 at one time, but yeah, just a couple will say something. Most people just stop by and they'll say something or other, say hello, and and I'm not, like looking at it. I'm not like looking at it and like I'll say hello, but it's really what they're saying is goodbye. It's not really should be hello. It should be goodbye, because that's what they do. Is they how'd you find this? I mean, did you just go on live? Did you type in live streams on YouTube and see what was playing? I mean, because if I'm not subscribed to whoever the people are doing it, like automotive stuff, if I'm not subscribed to their channel, then I wouldn't know when they're doing live stuff. So I'm trying to say, I hate long fingernails. Well, you want to know why I hate long fingernails? Because I've caught them on edge of stuff, and then it just rips back up, and then it just hurts for a couple weeks. And so I have to trim them off when they get long because I just can't stand it. Yep. And tomorrow I get to go get my labs done, so the doctor can tell me that exactly, that's exactly what it was. Yeah, well, because it being YouTube, I won't say anything more that other than she asked me if I was married. She's like, "You married?" I went, I don't want to say I'm happily married, but I said I'm married. It's like, anyways. What do you think I got a garage for? So give her space, right? She thought she found it. Yeah. I don't know. He's out there beating on the fender, and yeah.
Okay. I need them cut off right there,
Oh, okay.
both sides.
There?
Right there.
That orange thing?
Yeah. It's cut right in the center of the orange sign.
All right. Well, I'm gonna use my plasma cutter to do
Both
that.
sides.
So,
Well,
I'll show you that.
you're gonna put a straight edge across?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I would just measure from
Yep.
this side. I cut both ends like that. And I go from there to notch out the spot on the bottom for the.
That's above that, though.
Yeah, it would be notched out here, up a little bit, and then down. So like,
Yeah, so
like an L.
An inch?
Whatever you want to do. I mean, whatever you think for the strength of the enough to run a bolt in, or to do two bolts in.
Yeah, okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then weld the end of it. That's why I thought angle iron, because there's some strength to it.
Yeah, well, you got that to rub on the tire, though, but probably not. It probably won't rub on the tire.
So, okay, or you go with thicker flat stock. Go with a thicker flat stock then. I don't know.
We gotta cut these first.
Okay. And then cut the other one. You need the tape measure?
Okay. And there's a my teeth thing out there. You know what I'm talking about? My straight edge?
Yeah.
That's out there?
Yeah.
Alright. Out there on the table. Alright, so he wants me to cut these off. And so I'll use my plasma cutter. And you haven't seen that yet. That's some more sparks. You like sparks. You like sparks, I know it. Alright, So here's that end of it. That's that end of it. It's just going to be noisy until I turn the compressor on. So when I turn the compressor on, it's going to build up some air, so it'll be noisy. But for a bit, it's quieter than the other one we had by a lot, by far. I can show you this, what it looks like, how the functions go, probably, maybe, possibility. But, this is a plasma cutter, and it's just like a grinder, except for it's not a grinder. Not a grinder. Except for it's not a grinder. It uses air and electricity to use to cut with. So, you've seen the welder. And this is a plasma cutter. Let's see, so you got a ground strap that you clamp on, or whatever you're using. Then you have like a torch that you cut with. So, yeah.
This thing?
Yep.
Oh, it was on the trailer. It was on the table.
That's what I just told you.
Oh, I thought you said trailer.
It's a table. So you use the straight edge, and you bolt on there, and then you'll cut. I need plug it in somewhere or other.
Markers right there.
Yep. All right, gotta drag my cord back in.
Oh,
I'm out there,
you're-
way out there. You know what's that?
Yeah.
Laying out there.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna turn the compressor on. It's gonna be noisy for a bit. I mean, quite a bit, but. Alright, that should be enough to do it, to show you. So this is a ground clamp, grounds on, just like a like a welder. So on the end of this here, it has something similar, like a little welding tip. It screws in the center, and then there's a nozzle that goes over that, and then there's a collar that goes around that. And I'll show you what it looks like. So you got an air gauge here, and then you have air regulator here adjusted for the air, and this one here tells you how thick of metal you can cut. And then it looks like this. Which is kind of like a torch. When it's doing all that, it's because sometimes there's moisture in the air hose. So air coming in and electricity makes that do that.
Hold that TV like this.
What are you doing out there?
Nothing.
Why's the door still open? So I need a clamp though. It looks like they're all out there on the table. So you gotta wear these things. Safety. You can wear gloves as you like. I'm so used to doing it that the only time I get burned is if I try to touch this stuff here. I mean, after the flames shut off, if I try to touch this stuff, I'm going to get burned. But you can get spark time. You just line this up with this two little collars here where you want to cut it at.
What? Yeah, this good?
Just need one.
Well, what's holding on the side of the fender?
Huh?
You need two of them? This one. Well, I didn't think about it.
These got bumps on them.
I didn't want to look there.
There's bumps on the top of the fenders for looks, I guess, because it doesn't come through. So there's bumps on it. So when I go to cut this, I'm gonna have to go slow because she's gonna bum 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 bum. She's gonna want to rock. See? See how it's doing it? This is how it is. I didn't make it. The other thing you can use is a cutoff wheel. Like a grinder, you can cut that off too. But I just soon, if I see if I can mess them up right now, well, on video.
Why?
Versus instead of using a grinder on it.
Why you have a bucket underneath it?
You want me to put your head underneath there?
No, but it's all the copper shade for the boiler.
Yep.
They were putting steel in there.
Yep.
Why?
Because I got nothing else to do it.
Oh. Okay. Can you put it on the ground?
Put what on the ground? You see now he wants me to cut this stuff for him, but lay it on the ground and cut it. So he wants me to lay down on the ground.
No, but what's the bucket for? Oh, to hold it up? Well, I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know. All right, we'll see how we mess this up. See, I remember how it's jogging back and forth now. I just lied, and I did get burnt. And because it's jogging back and forth, it's like cutting and not cutting, cutting and not cutting. Is that what it is? Is it the slag?
Yeah.
So I'm like half, 3/4 of the way through. Maybe I don't have enough air pressure now. Got enough air, don't I? Should be enough. Yeah, there is some slag there. Yeah, that was, it was kind of welding to it. Shouldn't take this long. It really shouldn't. It should just be like butter. But today, not today. Today's test day on video. It doesn't always happen like this, but it happens enough when you're trying to videotape something and do this that stuff happens. Now you know why. Now you know why we don't try to do like this, stuff like this on video, because it should be just zoom. Where's the channel on that?
Oh, I took them back over.
Took my channel locks back up there.
Outside.
Oh, okay.
That's where they were.
So there should be a little roughness there, but not quite that much.
Just grind it out.
Just, yeah. So I'm saying is like, if you got to cut stuff that's bumpy like that, it probably would have been just better to use, like, now the rest of them we're just going to cut with a grinder, because why not? Especially when you got to take and spend some time polishing that all up, when you could have just buzzed it through with a grinder and done with it.
Why is it, oh, why you got over there closed?
Over here is like a freehand, and the other hand, when I was over here, I was using that dang guide on there, and it kept welding to it. That kept welding to it. Well, I don't understand why it was welding to it.
Well, it was welding with the other things too. It was welding with the, well, then you're gonna use the grinder?
Yeah. Where's the grinder at?
Right there.
Okay. So anyways, I mean, that shouldn't work like that. You know, that's what I just wanted to show you what it looked like. Yeah, I mean, you know, it shouldn't be bumpy like that and all that. But like I said, I've cut other stuff and it hasn't looked that bad. And you guys can't even tell how bad it really looks, but
Oh, we need the extension cord.
you need a cord. They got a leak again?
Yeah. Where'd that go?
Where'd blood go?
Where'd that go?
It goes over to the phone, but
Oh, it does?
yeah.
Oh, well then where's the thing that the extension cord I could plug into?
You can plug it right into that box there.
There it is. Do you have anything?
See what I'm saying? All right. So you need to flip it over and give me the other side.
But you gotta measure how. I didn't measure the other side.
Hmm?
I can't see the other side. It's too dark on that side. So you have to measure from the top to where it's at.
Can't see what?
I can't see out there. The light's not.
Why would you
bright.
matter? You just need to measure from here to the top of the fender on this one, and you just cut it the same.
That's what I mean. Why do I have to do it?
Exactly. Exactly
You're-
what I'm thinking.
Doing it.
I'm doing it for a video?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. That's exactly why I'm doing it, for a video.
Uh-huh.
What?
How do you do it?
Huh?
Well, just you can't take the piece off and measure it. That's originally how I was gonna do it.
This piece?
Yeah, but then you lost some of it.
Well, you only lost a little bit there. So the measuring guides, the measuring guides are gonna know, and the YouTube will know too, because you can always tell there. You know. The other option you got is if you lay it flat upside down on the floor,
Yeah.
and then you use like a straight edge across, and then you can kind of figure it. But
Where's
you got to triple it first. Or you can eyeball it. You can eyeball it off this one. And then you got your close. You can eyeball it off this one. You can do that. So you're close there. Then you add all that other piece. So what do you think of that? I'll cut some thinner stuff, something that isn't bumpy like that for you, so you can see it really work right. Like I said, I knew I was going to do this, and then that just messes it all up because it's jogging back and forth. Now it's a problem. Can't figure it out?
no, I'm trying to figure out what I need to do. Because I measure.
Well, if you can see where like
13,
see, I can see where
13 3/4. That's where the line's at. 13 3/4.
what line is.
From the floor up to there.
Yeah, so do that same thing over here. This, from
Yeah, well, that's fine. Where'd my marker go?
rub them drip on top then.
Hmm.
That's my marker, so you can't take it.
Well, yeah, but. Are you cold?
I'm always go, remember?
You're cold.
Blood thinner. Oh my god. Take it away. They do that, but
It's like pretty much in the center of the arm.
yeah. So you go either up above it or below it. They still out there? Got 4. No comments in a while.
Right in the center, 1 3/4.
Okay. You good with that?
Yeah. Here's the microphone.
He's good on the wrong side.
You got on the wrong side.
This is the side we gotta cut off.
Yeah, it's on the marks on this side.
I'll bring it around.
No. Yep.
I'm gonna cut it beside it because now I got the. Six inches. Measure that one over there. There's that piece to cut off, and it's got to be more than. Here. You got to be pretty close. Because we wasted at least over a 1/4 inch. And we gotta. Hmm? We had to waste at least that much, didn't we?
Well, where's that?
What?
The piece.
Oh, I don't know.
You did it right there on the
Yeah.
sides. And this one, that one's messed up.
Yeah. We were pretty close. Within 1/4 inch. 3/16. Within 3/16. No, nobody's gonna get out and do that. The measuring tape guys are not gonna come measure it. I don't think. We hope not. See? You should have just cut the grinder. Instead of making your dad cut with the plasma cutter and messing it all up.
think that if we put the fenders side by side, we put the fenders side by side on top of each other, you think you can get the same?
Nope.
No?
Because they stand up higher than the other. All right. Here's your short fender. Short one. Short one. Short fender. Guess I should take the burr off it.
Well,
You can use the one we just cut for a template for the other ones.
yeah, but even if you put the other one down, and then put this one layered on top of it,
Yeah.
will it get the same work?
They don't slide over top of each other.
No, on that side of the top, so that when they're side by side. Like one on top of each other like this. Is it big enough area to put? Ooh. Whoa.
That way?
Yeah. And then right.
Maybe. You can at least get you a mark. You can get a mark that way. Mark. Mark. Ready, set, mark, go.
The halos, the mark
You still there, or you can't talk no more? Did YouTube block you so you can't talk anymore? Is that the deal? Because I don't see any more comments. It's 122. 122. 122 in minutes, so I'm saying I wanted to keep them at an hour a piece,
Well,
so
what do you need to do? Well, that works perfect. No, we need, where's your clamps?
so I'm gonna sign off on this one and open up another one. Okay? Right back.